I am the earth, a place you call Virginia. Rivers flow across me to a bay and a great ocean. I teem with life. For 10,000 years, people have lived along my shores. They called this place Chesapeake. They learned to share my gifts. They lived and danced, hunted and sang, farmed, fished, and traveled along the Chesapeake. And they still do. From across the ocean came another people. Their dances, songs, farms, boats, even their skin was different. They brought with them their language, their customs, and their beliefs. They called their land across the ocean England and Britain, but they came here to stay. At times, they worked and ate with the first people. At times, they battled. They established self-government here, in this place. More and more of these people came, transforming my rivers, my forests, my fields. They brought another people too. They brought them by the tens of thousands. These people came enslaved against their will. Their labor made my fields lush with new riches. The sons and daughters of Africa brought their own traditions. And here, among the first people and the English, along my fertile shores and among my plants and animals, all my people created a new culture. The new people spread across the fields and forests, moving from sunrise to sunset. They inherited from across the ocean a sense of responsibility, of self-reliance, and self-government. They demanded liberty, at least for some. But liberty could not be granted to just a few. My people struggled to fulfill the promise of liberty for all, to free those in bondage, to build a nation of people who share a belief in the rule of law, the dignity of man, and freedom for all. The people of my land did not forget their ties across the ocean. When freedom was threatened, Britons and Americans joined forces. In victory, they rejoiced in their common heritage. For the next half-century, in times of dark fear and of joyful songs, the people, separated by an ocean, celebrated their special bond.
But the fundamental concepts which have inspired both the United States and the nations of the Commonwealth are the same. As between individuals, freedom, honest dealing, tolerance, and justice under the rule of law.
What has changed in these last 50 years? The Commonwealth of Nations has extended the promise of democracy and the rule of law across the globe. Culture, art, and music travel the ocean at the speed of sound. Together, our people work for peace and security around the world and to expand the influence of democracy. After decades, we rejoiced as the peoples of Europe were reunited.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
The simple stone and iron tools people once used have given way to powerful technologies. Trade and communications have grown across borders, across oceans, making the globe seem much smaller, making it easier to share. Now, the connections between civilizations across continents and oceans are obvious to all peoples. Now, the commitment to democracy and the rule of law, a commitment shared by Britons and Americans, is more important than ever. Today, the descendants of those who lived here among the melting glaciers, of those first daring English who came to stay, of the Africans and all those who faced the dangers of the sea and of a world new to them. Today, their descendants remember those who came before them. They changed